Hello, welcome to Timberborn and Oakdales. We continue working in our community here. So when we last left off, what we were doing is we were building this, which is where we were going to relocate our housing. But I have decided that we're going to not do this yet. We'll keep the ones we've already built, but I'm taking out these others. Okay, so because what I want to do is move our water industry first, clear all this up for, better layout and planning, as opposed to trying to build around it right now. So that's what we're going to do. And so, if you're just joining us, we're playing the small map winner of the last map contest called Mixed Up. When we started, we had no clean water source. We had everything was kind of mixed. We had a mixed source here, a mixed source here. We cleaned this up. We've cleaned this up. We still have this issue here where we have bad water running down through the middle of our community, and it'll be a while before we can address that. We have explosives, which means we could do it now if we wanted to. But I have other areas I want to focus on first before, down here, before really I move up here. Though I guess I could. I mean, I could come up here and put in some dynamite and blow this and have it go off the map as it currently, just as it currently stands. But then, how do I get my bad water? I would have to move my bad water industry way up here, which, as we can see, is quite a long ways off. So very inefficient. So right now, it seems to me that the best thing to do is leave it as it is, because it's not. Since we've cleaned up these two water sources, it's not causing too much of a problem, or really a problem at all, except for this little bit here where, the contamination's coming through regardless of what we seem to be doing. But anyway, let's get to where we are moving our water. Yeah, let's see, we will need to that. I think. Yes. Good. I think that's all the spots we would need to adjust. Okay. And then instead of, well, I don't know. I think, well, okay, so yeah, I don't know. I'm being indecisive. We'll get started with this and then see where the status of these, whether they've been harvested or not, as to whether we remove them before they're harvested or not. We can also put this guy here. We no longer need to go down into here, so I'll remove that. Let's make that a priority pickup. And We can go ahead and build these. Though I'm going to pause both these for now so that we can come over here and grab this. Okay, let's get started. I didn't take this one down because we'd already started working on it. Oh, they got it. Okay, very good. So we'll unpause this guy. Only 197 logs. Well, I mean, we're full over here. So we're not going to add another lumberjack yet. See how this goes. Wow, 17 logs. Can they reach it? We'll find out. Yeah, see, I'm thinking these are like too far away from the farmhouse to get picked. To be harvested in time. Okay, so let's make this lower priority. So we can get, you know, some small stuff done as we continue working on this. Oh, I guess we don't need to. So I was leaving that pause because, you know, they oftentimes will build around a corner in such a way that it makes it unreachable. And I was thinking if they built this, this would be unreasonable for some reason. Because obviously they have access right here. So that's why I had paused it though. You know, like for this as an example, if they build these two first before they build this one, then this becomes unreachable. And they will do that whenever they possibly can. I think sometimes they go out of their way to build unreachable stuff or create unreachable situations. I know they don't. Yeah, just the assigned laborer who was supposed to come and finish this decided to take the day off or something. Guess I don't know. It is interesting. I've been hearing lots of stories lately about that occurring, where um, I hear it from people at their work. I hear it from like I don't know what their jobs would be. People who assign jobs, kind of a thing, where they assign a crew to go out and do a job, and the crew never shows up, and the customer calls and like, hey, how come they aren't here, they didn't show up, etc. And then the company finds out that the crew just decided, yeah, they were just going to take the day off, or they weren't going to do that job, not today. Or Jones, he took the day off, so we decided we're just not going to do the work. Because, I don't know, Jones is somehow like the only reason they ever come to work. So I'm seriously, recently I've been hearing that. I've heard 5 different stories about that recently. That kind of a thing. And I'm like, so why do they still have a job? Back in my day, I did something like that, I'd be out of a job. If the boss said show up for work, and I was just like, yeah, I don't think I'm going to come into work today, then the boss would say, yeah, well then don't bother coming into work at all, ever again. I mean, I don't know. What has gotten on with our society? And there you go. My soul society commentary. I won't bore you with more. We're still setting these all at low priority. I know that we're not doing anything else at the moment, but we could at any moment be like, oh yeah, we want to do this. So we're just setting it as a default low priority. right, now we'll see if any beaver comes this way, gets over here and builds from this direction and gets stranded. How much? How much people want to bet that occurs? It's taking them quite a while. So let's put in a logistics dump here. And one here. For, you know, the work up top. Work down below, the work up top. Let's prioritize that and that. And do we have, did we leave, do we have something else prioritized, like explosives? Like, where's this one? Oh, okay. Yeah, we can unprioritize that one. Okay, well, you know, if we had bet, I would have lost. Well, I didn't bet because I'm not a betting person. But, you know, if somebody else had bet, they would have lost. If they had bet that they were, a beaver was going to come over here and get stuck. Ha, we ran out of wood. Oh, wait. Still need to leave that for K game for that. Just jerk the camera around there. Hold on a second. We do not need this top layer. Yeah, because that's higher than over here. We don't need that. And I forgot. It's gonna blast that down. But no, we're equal with the farmland here, so that's good. We're sitting on top of it. That's all right. Yeah, then we're not using wood we don't need to use by building that too high there. We already wasted, let's see how much. 12 times 3, that's 154 logs right there we wasted. That's using what I call Einstein math right there. It's something that's hard for people to understand because it's such out of the world math. All right, construction's going a little bit faster. It's amazing how that works when you actually have the resources you need to do the construction. You know, meaning we have logs. We should build another explosives factory. Don't really have the population for it though. Let's come over here and work on this area. The neighbor's dog decided to start barking there. That was not me playing Pink Floyd dog song. All right, let's, okay. As I figured, it would not harvest those in time. We're going to bring all this down. Make it level with this here. Yeah, really. You can't build it from this side because there's no road to it. You gotta come like around here. Do a little explosive work, give some relief to our wood industry. Do a little wood work, give some relief to our explosive industry. That's kind of the rhythm of the dance we're doing. But that's all the time that we have left for this episode. Hit the wrong key combination there. So Control H does something with dictation, it says. No, Windows H. Okay, well, there you go. Let's take a snapshot here, show what we're doing. And hopefully you enjoyed that, and you'll come back and join us when we continue. Until then, have a terrific day.